Jackalot in the bush, it's quite a sight to see. You will be amazed, ha! Come along with me. Jackalot in the bush, the skills to stay alive. Oh, Jackalot is the go, you'll have the ripper time. G'day mate, I'm Bruce Jackalot. Today, we're in the beautiful bushes of Australia and I'm going to teach you how to survive and thrive out in the bush. I got my trusty tomahawk, let's get cracking. Alright guys, I've just heard some rattling over in those bushes over there. That can mean one thing, it's a bush fox scratching around. Now those bush foxes can be extremely dangerous, so I'm glad I've got a weapon with me. One bite and they could rip your entire arm off. I'm going to poke him. Right, you just got to check your tracks. Just make sure you can just check for droppings and footprints. Alright. Whose cat is that? I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you a watering hole that I know of. And we all know there's nothing more beautiful than crystal clear water in the Australian outback. Alright guys, this here is a watering hole, but there's no water in it, so it's just a hole. So that means that the hole would normally be filled with water, so the water fills the hole. So it's the whole purpose of the hole is to have water in it, to hold the hole with water. It's a great place for animals and humans alike to get a drink and have a dip, have a bit of a swim. And this one is dried up, but that's because the hole's not full of water, hence it being a watering hole, so it's not typically full of water. Simple. I decided to make the best out of a bad situation and soak in the majesty of the mud. Here's some majestic mud that I got on my boots. Beautiful. I was having a ripper time out in the bush. Time to wash all the mud off from the day. Unfortunately I had to go, but I didn't want my time to end because everything was going perfectly. But we had to forge ahead. Well, mate, can you feel like a normal person? Alright, that was all a good bit of fun, but now we've got to get down to the serious stuff. We're going to start to build a shelter. Now, what you'll need to find is a large, strong support stick, such as this one down here. As you can see, it's approximately 2 meters long and it should do very nicely. Let's get it set up. I've taken the liberty of putting this here stick and leaning it up against that tree. Now this will be a great foundation for any little bush hut you plan on building. It may not look like much, but I can tell you, it's as strong as it can. G'day. What I've done is I've put it back up. It's more secure this time, as you can see. Yeah. What we're going to do now is we're going to add some more support poles and create a little roof to make a nice little camp hut. As I wandered through the bush, again I was struck by the amazing beauty of Australia. Generally speaking, trees are pretty easy to find and getting sticks off them is incredibly easy. Anybody can do it with little to no problems at all. As I added more sticks to my support pole, my bush hut started to look bloody fantastic. And I can tell you, it was one ripper of a bush hut. Don't get paid enough for this shit. Oh. Hello there. Now that we've built the strongest house that you possibly can, I'm going to show you how to get some resources, such as bush tuck and Now I know you city slickers like all your fancy stuff and your couches and your technology, but for me, bush, it's all I need. I don't like any technology anywhere within One sec. Hello? Yeah, Mum. Yeah, I'm still filming. I'm kind of in the middle. Can you... Yes, I'm wearing clean... Well, they were clean. Until... Yeah. Alright. Love you too. No technology whatsoever. Now, you may not have noticed, but it's getting quite hot out here. So a survival tip is to take any excess clothing you have off to prevent overheating. Because when you overheat, you sweat. When you sweat, you lose water. And when you lose water, you need water so that you can sweat, so that you can lose the sweat and have more water. Simple. Alright guys, now that we've cooled down, it's time to get some water. As I have said in the past, when you sweat, you lose valuable water from your body. So it's important to rehydrate. Sweet as honey, that is. Now, one thing you've got to be careful of is these water banks, because they can be unstable if you're got to put... Fuck! You know, I'm just gonna... It's important to wash when you're out in the bush. And I did that on purpose to show you the... Fucking hell, it's cold. The importance of washing. God! Now, there's a fish nibbling at my pickle, so I've got to get out of here. Oh! Oh, they're cold as dicks! Oh! Oh, anal! Oh! Oh! After my beautiful, refreshing bush bath, I decided it was time to go home. And by home, I don't mean a house, because that wouldn't be roughing. I mean a nice little hole in the ground that I have. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for on Jackalot in the Bush. But you can join me next time as we tackle the great outdoors of Australia. Good night. Oh! Who the fuck put that there?